All right. Hi, Crystal.
Hello.
All right, Crystal, how old are you?
17.
17? Okay, so, Crystal, I'm going to tell you a story, and after I tell you the story, I'm going to ask you a few questions, okay? All right, so the story is, in Europe, a woman was near death from a special kind of cancer. There was one drug that the doctors thought might save her. It was a form of radium that a druggist in the same town had recently discovered. The drug was expensive to make, but the druggist was charging 10 times what the drug cost him to make. He paid $200 for the radium, and he was charging $2,000 for a small dose of the drug. The sick woman's husband, Hienz, went to everyone he knew to borrow the money, but he could only get together about $1,000, which was half of what it cost. He told the druggist that his wife was dying and asked him to sell it cheaper or to let him pay later. But the druggist said, "No, I discovered the drug and I'm going to make money from it." So Hienz got desperate and broke into the man's store to steal the drug for his wife. All right, so the first question is, do you think that the husband should have done that?
I think it wasn't right for him to do that, but desperate times calls for desperate measures. That's how it goes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. So the next question is, do you think that Hienz has a duty or an obligation to steal the drug for his wife as a husband?
As a husband, yes, but as that's a difficult question to answer. But I think he didn't do the right thing, but in his heart, he did the right thing because he's saving his wife, and he doesn't want her to die.
Right. Okay. All right. So that brings me to the next question. Okay, so if Hienz doesn't love his wife, let's just say, should he steal the drug for her? And does it make a difference in what Hienz should do, whether or not he loves his wife?
Well, if you love someone, then you're going to do anything for them. But if you don't love someone, then there's not really a point. But it all depends on how close you are to that person.
Okay. All right. Okay, well, let's suppose that the person dying is not his wife, but it's a stranger. Should Hienz steal the drug for the stranger?
If the stranger was... Okay, that's a difficult question.
That is pretty difficult, right?
I don't think so, since he doesn't know her. Since he doesn't know the stranger.
Okay. All right, well, let's suppose that it was a pet animal that he loves. Should Hienz steal to save the pet animal?
It depends on how close you are to that animal. If it's not like an animal that you're grown close to, but
okay.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're good. Okay, so the next question is it important for people to do everything they can to save another's life?
I think it is important, but I think you should do everything to save yourself. Because I don't know. It all depends on how close you are to that person.
That's true. There's a lot of factors that go into it.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question is it against... Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, it's against the law for Hienz to steal, obviously. Does that make it morally wrong that he stole for his wife?
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah. I know, sorry. Okay, so it is against the law. It is against the law for Hienz to steal. Does it make it morally wrong that he stole for his wife?
if you're willing to steal something for someone, then that obviously shows that you really love them and you do anything for them, no matter what the consequences are.
Okay.
So in his mindset, he probably thinks he's doing the right thing, but the law says he's not.
Okay. All right. So now we're going to think about somebody else, like somebody else's perspective. We talked about if it was right for Hienz to steal the drug, but let's think about the pharmacist or the druggist. By selling drugs, and especially one that he discovered, that's how he makes his money, and that's his business. So do you think it was right for Hienz to steal the druggist's drug?
I don't think it was right, but it was the right thing for him to do.
I guess. Sorry, let me rephrase the question. Do you think it's fair that he stole his drug? Do you think it's fair to the druggist?
I don't think it's fair, but when you have someone that's dying, you should try to like make exceptions, and because that's what the drug is for. Like, whoa. If there's not people dying, then what's the drug even for, you know?
That's true. Okay. All right. And then to even going further on the question, what if there was, let's say, another person from another family that had cancer also, and because Hienz stole the drug, now that family, that person dying is not going to be able to get the drug. Now, do you think it's right that he stole?
There's all these possibilities from just one little, if he stole it or not. Sorry. But in that case, then no. But the wife was dying too.
Yeah. All right. Was there anything else you wanted to say about the story? No? Okay. Thank you.
That's it?
Yep. That's
Okay.
it.